All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gimme 5. I don't know if you know the name Amanda Marcotte. She's a feminist, and by some accounts, she is anti-Catholic feminist. That's the opinion of Matthew Balin at Newsbusters, and our friend Brent Bozell wrote a brilliant piece back in 2007 about her being anti-Catholic and anti-Christian in general. Recently, the Pope encouraged marriage. Raise a family. Married people have children. Don't make your pets your children. Well, that was too much apparently for Amanda Marcotte to deal with. Watch.
Amanda, he was touted as a progressive pope. Do you still think he is after hearing this?
You know, I think the progressive thing has been overblown from the beginning. He's certainly more progressive on certain economic issues than his predecessor, but he has the same attitudes about birth control, gay rights, and yeah, like whether or not married couples should be allowed to be childless as his predecessor.
All right. So she has a problem with the Pope. She believes that this progressive Pope, first of all, Kyra Phillips asked the question about being a progressive Pope. And in many ways he is progressive or different. I don't like the implications of progressive. Read liberal fascism and understand what progressives did in this country back under Wilson, and now they claim to be progressive. So I don't like that word. But here's more.
There were a number of other things I was thinking about, right? The reality of loveless marriages, okay? There's people that can't have kids. The fact that animals, you know, look, I know a lot of people where their animals bring them so much love and comfort and balance in their lives. So do you think that you would like to see him come back and maybe address some of these realities and how that might have made people feel?
You know, I would love it if he would really sit and think about the arguments from the other side, why people don't want children, why they might use birth control to delay having children, all those things. I don't think that's going to happen. I do think it would be nice if he acknowledged how hurtful his statements were to infertile couples, at least. I think that's in the realm of possibility. Yeah,
he should acknowledge that. He was talking about people who can have children. He wasn't talking about infertile couples who can't have children. He was saying if you're married and have children, don't raise your pets as children. How's that insensitive to infertile couples? All right, now, one more here.
There's a lot of criticism out there on the blogs about what you wrote, even saying that you're spewing anti-Catholic vomit. It's pretty intense. How do you respond to that?
You know, a lot of Catholics, believing Catholics, choose not to have children. Almost all believing Catholics choose to use contraception despite the Pope forbidding it. The very notion that I'm anti-Catholic is completely ridiculous.
Okay, well, is it or isn't it? According to Brent Bozell, John Edwards maligns faith. John Edwards hired this woman as a blogger for his campaign when he was running for president, okay? And put this up now, and he writes, the novelty of the 2008 presidential campaign is the apparent necessity for every campaign to have an official blogger. The problem, it seems, is that Edwards seemed to read "Let's hope he never read," a thing his sneering new employee wrote over a period of months. It was all summed up in an outrageous alleged joke from last summer. Quote, and here it is: what if Mary had taken plan B after the Lord filled her with his hot, white, sticky Holy Spirit? Answer: you'd have to justify your misogyny with another ancient mythology. In other words, Christianity is for kooks, writes Brent Bozell. It's a knee slapper to imagine a morning after a pill would cause the embryonic Jesus Christ to be expelled from Mary's womb. Bill Donahue blasted it. But Marcotte's joke isn't merely anti-Catholic, he writes, it's anti-Christian. The virgin birth of Jesus is a miracle believed by 79% of Americans. And so you see where I'm going with this. And, you know, nothing the Pope does will ever be good enough if he doesn't go all the way in the minds of the feminists and the radicals. Just like nothing Republicans do on immigration or anything else will ever be good enough unless they go all the way in the minds of the radicals. Remember that on the Steve Malzberg Show.